Good morning, friends, followers, subscribers, fellow YouTube creators, my army of Trevorites and cultists. Thank you very much for joining me this morning in this morning's Daily Rant. But if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free and it's Friday. It's Friday. Yes, it is indeed. The weekend is upon us. And it's Ipswich Football Town training day today. So I'm looking forward to that. I am indeed. Thanks for the emails last night. Thank you very, very much. Yes, lots of messages coming. And as you can see this morning in this morning's video, I am sort of promoting Aunt Middleton's books. Am I not? I think I am. Yes. Thank you to Aunt and to those of you that send me the books. I appreciate it. Got a few of them signed now. So thank you very much. And you know what? People know I collect books. I love to have, there's nothing better than a hardback book on a bookshelf. It looks fantastic. But I also know that people write paperbacks, so I have a shelf full of paperbacks, which is here. Yes, hardbacks up there, paperbacks down there. It's just the way it is. Right, so what's happening today? Well, happy St. David's Day. Yes, it's St. David's Day. Happy St. David's Day. For those of you that are celebrating St. David's Day, and for those of you that identify as Welsh. And then you have the real Welsh people. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Have a great day. So what's happening today? Well, the news is broken. And it just shows you the state not only of the country, but people's mindsets. People out there make shit up to suit their agendas. They just do it. They make shit up to suit their agendas. And people that follow them are either brain dead, they're in a cult, or it doesn't make sense. Anyway, George Galloway has just been elected. He's had 11 years absence from politics, and he's just been re-elected in a by-election in Rochdale. They've elected George Galloway. The Workers' Party for Britain. Yes, let's get those words. George Galloway is now an MP for the Workers' Party of Britain. And what's his number one agenda? Workers' Party of Britain. His number one agenda? Palestine. What does that do for Britain? Absolutely nothing. People of Rochdale are fucking brain dead. They are brain dead. It must be a town filled with retards. If you're going to elect someone to represent Britain whose number one agenda is Palestine, George, you're an idiot. There we go. You're an idiot. And what else is happening? Well, here's good news. Remember yesterday? It was all over the media yesterday, wasn't it? West End Play has put out two dates for a black-only audience because their words, not mine, because they didn't want the white gaze. Well, that went down well. In a world where Black Lives Matter and everyone must take a knee, but we don't want white people near us. Yeah, let's let that sink in. Guess what? I'm elated to say that they had two dates that they put out for audiences to attend. But the silly thing is, they were charging £125 a ticket to watch the play. Not many people thought it was worth paying £125 a ticket. So they went from 2 nights to 1 night. One of the gigs had to be cancelled. Yeah. Sad, isn't it? It'll probably be cancelled because you know what? And I will point this out. Just because you put something out as Black Lives or Black this, not all black people accept it. They don't. 99.9% of black people have got brains like the rest of us, and they actually understand what's going wrong. And whether you're a black, whether you're Chinese, whether you're Asian, whether you're white English, no one wants to pay £125 for a ticket. No one does. It's got nothing to do with colour or race. It's to do with common sense. Simple. There we go. I mean, for £125 a ticket, you could probably... No, you probably couldn't fill your fridge up. You probably couldn't fill your car up. But you probably couldn't pay a bill either. Yeah. But you go and sit through Lee Mack and Jimmy Carr concerts. They're like 40% of that price. Anyway, what else is going on? Right, Rwanda. Yes, the Rwanda deal, the Rwanda asylum deal. Well, guess what? They're now saying that the Rwanda asylum deal is going to cost British taxpayers by the year 2026, in 2 years' time, it would have cost us £500 million. They're saying that's £11,000 a head for each person we send over. How's it going to cost £500 million if we've sent 10 people? The numbers don't add up, do they? The numbers don't add up. So if you were to divide 11,000 into £500 million, you would find that we would have to send them about 40,000 asylum seekers, and we haven't done anything near that. But there we go. Now I just came up with that word. I just came up with that figure, 40,000. It's probably nowhere near it. All you mathematicians there working out the sums, I just guessed, okay? But it doesn't add up. And what else is happening? I've got here Sainsbury's. For any of you who works in Sainsbury's, see when the customers get pissed off. See whenever we, as a customer, go into shopping centres and we see the self-service tills, and we see 3 or 4 of you standing in a circle looking at us as if to say, use the tills, and we don't. We walk up and we want to use you. We want to use you. Do you know why we do it? It's not because we're being pricks. It's because we are trying to keep you in with a job. Because if you're redirecting everyone to the self-service, then what's the point in you? Well, guess what? Sainsbury's have now announced they're going to cut 1,500 jobs. They don't need you anymore. They don't need you in their call centres because it can all be done on computer. They don't need you in the warehouses because they're now getting robots to do that. And they don't need you, ready? What's the other thing here? In your bakeries, because everything will be self-made and brought in by companies and put on the shelves. They don't need you. And it's your own fault. It's your own fault. Whenever people come in and they see the self-service and they walk to you for you to scan their food, let them do it. Because all it takes is if everyone does that, and the queues are massive, and the manager comes on the floor and goes, would you like to go down here, sir? And we say, no, we want a human. Then guess what they have to do? They have to open up another till and put another human on. And then we go there. And then eventually the pushback against the robotic system keeps you employed. Wow. And I didn't think I'd ever have to teach adults that, but it seems that's the way it's going. Right, now here's a story which made me laugh this morning, and I did giggle. Remember Matt Hancock, the health secretary? Stay at home while I shag your wife. Remember him? Yep, Matt Hancock. Well, Matt Hancock went and gave a speech at Eton. The elite school of the UK. So there he is giving his speech about Eton, and guess what he did? He had a sly dig during his speech about Jacob Rees-Mogg, because Jacob Rees-Mogg went to that school. So he had a sly dig at him. But what Matt Hancock failed to know is in the audience was Jacob Rees-Mogg's son, who just sat there disgusted. But then what happened? The tide turned. We'll take questions from the audience. Okay, well, Jacob Rees-Mogg stood up and he went, I have a question. Okay, yes? Oh, yeah. My dad's actually a very good politician. You know, he stayed loyal to his wife during the pandemic. Imagine being a kid and coming out with that straight to Matt Hancock. Boom. I mean, it was met with cheers and claps. Yes, Matt Hancock, don't be a dick. Yeah. And that shows you backbone. That shows you loyalty and backbone from a young man whose dad's a good politician, whether you like him or not. That young lad will grow up to be a good politician because he's willing to take challenges on, he's willing to speak up for his family, and he's willing to put his mouth where the money is. Anyway, listen, people, have a wonderful day. Ant Middleton's books available all over the world. Go and grab a copy. Red Mist, I was reading that the other day, it's quite good. But listen, have a wonderful day, and remember, when people are talking about you, it's because they can't talk to you, because they've lost that privilege. Have a wonderful day, and stay safe.